Greetings, it's me, Kerie Crystal Moonrise, and welcome to this episode of Kerie's Quick Tarot. So, I am back in the studio. Haven't been in the studio in a bit because I've been outside, loving hanging out in nature, but I'm back in the studio for this video. I'm gonna light some sage to kind of really clear the energy in my space since I haven't been in here in a bit, so I kind of just want to make sure the energy is good. Oh, I have something else I can use for this. So this video is sponsored by LegacyKeyLeaf.com, your one-stop shop for your spiritual intention supplies, such as sage sticks, Palo Santo sticks, incense, candles, oils, all kinds of amazing things that help you feel relaxed, chill, clear your energy field, and release all kinds of tensions and stresses and energies so that you can get balanced, right? Because isn't that what it's about? Getting yourself in balance. Well, that's what it's about to me. So let me just get this sage going. All right. So hopefully whoever's watching this, hopefully you are having an amazing day if you want, and if you're not, consider turning it into one. Sometimes it's just a matter of a decision. All right, so let's see. Let's get started. I have a bunch of decks in front of me, some that I've made, and some that, I'm just going to pull and just kind of see what's the overall main energy that I'm to pay attention to in this reading. All right, so let's see. Three things, move some things over. I'm going to start with my traditional tarot, okay? And then we'll move it along and kind of see what other things based on the energy that comes out. All right, already on the bottom of the deck, I see the Star card. So that is something that is inspiring. So let's see. Source, higher self, Holy Spirit, guides, angels of the highest vibrations, ancestors who love me. Please help guide this reading. Thank you so much. Let's see what's going on in the energy. And if you like this video, consider giving it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, subscribe, heart, all that fun social stuff, because it helps with more people being able to see this video. All right, if you find it helpful, thank you so much. All right, as I'm shuffling, I'm just going to show you what comes out as I split the deck, because it kind of gives a sense of the energy of what I will be pulling. All right, so we've got the Star energy, Hierophant energy. Hierophant is kind of like spiritual leader energy. Two of Swords, truth, kind of like forging ahead. We've got the Magician card, again with the Two of Swords. All right, so there's some triumph here. Let's see what's going on. Oh, look at that. I said there's some triumph. And we've got the Ten of Cups. So there's some emotional fulfillment, right? Someone who's just moving full steam ahead with whatever it is that is the goal or the plan or the mission. So let's see. Right? Again, we've got this card here, the Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment, and perhaps you are on the move, whether that's moving a residence or just on the move energetically, whatever is going on. Again, on the move, but there's this energy here that is looking to come in and offer something. So is it worth it for you? Let's see. Let's find out. Source, higher self, Holy Spirit, guides, angels of the highest vibration. All right. Again, we've got this move happening, and it seems like that is part of justice coming in for you. The ability to move forward with whatever it is that is in your path. Perhaps there's been some folks who've been trying to block your path, or perhaps you've been in your own way. Sometimes folks can self-sabotage whatever it is that they're looking to accomplish for themselves. Sometimes it takes getting out of our own way, or taking a stand in, in making it clear to ourselves and to others that we're going to stand our ground and not allow anyone to stop us from moving forward, because that is our justice, right? All right. Now, let's see. Source, higher self, Holy Spirit guides, angels of the highest vibration, ancestors who love me. We got a kind of a bit of a sneak peek into the energy. Is there anything else that we should be made aware of in this particular reading? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oops. Perhaps, let's see if there's anything else in this particular deck, because we kind of got a pretty complete storyline already with regards to the energy to pay attention to from this deck. And look what this is about, the Queen of Swords. So this is someone who is standing her ground. I say her, but it could be a masculine in this type of energy as well. But the Queen of Swords energy is about truth, justice, righteousness, and overall things being done in an upright perspective, and not taking any nonsense. So perhaps you may be finding yourself in that type of an energy where you're not taking any nonsense, where the goals and the path and the mission that you're here to accomplish is something that you're not playing games with, and that you are really going to stand, as they say, stand on business about, right? So that's the energy of this particular reading, Queen of Swords. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. All right, and perhaps standing your ground. As at the bottom of the deck, we've got this card here, this energy. Perhaps standing your ground against some energies that don't mean you any good, right? Sometimes there's folks who show up in our experience and they don't mean us any good. And what are you going to do? Allow them to wreak havoc in your life once you recognize that they're there? Or are you going to stand your ground, stand on business, and handle what's important for you to be able to move forward and forge ahead? What are you going to do if you're in this particular energy? You're going to allow these energies here that don't mean you any good at all, folks who like to pretend and wear masks and smile in your face, but want to do all kinds of things to make you feel pain, right? Yeah. Are you going to stand up to those types of energies, or are you going to let them kind of like run over you? It's a decision. Sometimes it may not be the simplest thing or the easiest thing to allow these energies not to overtake you, right? But then sometimes it can be just a decision to say, no, I'm not going to allow that. And whatever it is that you feel you need to do prayer-wise, right, to go within and talk to whatever that higher power may be for you. For me, it's Source Creator, and just pour your heart out in the scope of being honest and truthful about what it is that you're looking to accomplish in your life, if you recognize what your path is, right? And whoever is trying to get in your way, I'd say they should watch out, right? Because the Creator of all does not take too lightly of I was going to say of his children, but the energy is fluid, of its children. His, her, it, them, they, whatever. The Creator of all is not going to allow anyone to be hurt or harmed by energies like this. just because energies like this want to get away with diabolicalness. There's always a judgment day. Even though it may not seem that it's coming quick enough, right? Sometimes, look at this, Ten of Pentacles. Sometimes these energies here, it may seem like they're getting away with stuff. It may seem like, man, this just happened to me. And it just seems like they're, just moving on and nothing's happening to them. Sometimes it's not about looking for something to happen to anybody, even if they've done you wrong. And that's not so easy to say. I personally have experienced a number of incidences where folks have done some really mean things to me. And through it all, one of the things that I have learned is that there's a judgment day. I don't have to be the one to get revenge, right? I just know they're going to get it. Whatever it is from my higher source. Because my higher source defends me. And it may not come when you want it, but it's right on time, right? That defense. Especially when you're deciding to stand on business, to stand your ground when you're in the upright. If you're messing with energies that are not in the upright, these folks, for some reason, they have a thought process that where they kind of operate like this. They operate like this, thinking that they're operating like in the upright, right? I'm just using this card as an example, right? Some folks, they really think that they're doing the right thing when to them, their right is the opposite of what may actually be right. But that's my perspective, right? Everyone holds their own perspectives. My right may not be someone else's right. My wrong may not be someone else's wrong. But I stand true to what I believe to be the way I am to move forward, irregardless of what anyone thinks might be right or wrong with regards to how I'm led in the path that I'm on. And that's part of standing on business. So when these energies show up, and sometimes they may be associates, sometimes they may be relatives. Whatever the case is, when you recognize that someone is showing up in your experience to wreak havoc in your life, it's up to you to stand your ground and to protect the sovereignty that you have based on what Source Creator has allowed us to be able to experience, right? Now, when this set of cards kind of tipped over, and that's fine, right? Seeing this card kind of tip over, I'm fine with that, right? We've got the Ten of Pentacles, right? This is abundance here. We've got abundance, right? So whether or not you may be experiencing the concept of abundance, you have breath in your lungs. That's abundance. If you have the activities of your limbs, that's abundance. If you're able to have the senses activated and the use of your senses, that's abundance. It's in the eye of the beholder. So what I may consider to be abundance may be completely different than someone else's idea of abundance. But whatever it is, gratitude is what helps us obtain even more abundance. So whether that's abundance in a financial sense, which is kind of what this card represents, financial abundance, or abundance with property, whatever it is for you, whatever that abundance is for you, stand on business with protecting it, right? When you're in the upright, justice will be served on your behalf. If you're trying to stand on business to protect something that is acquired from a diabolical and what is the word? Malevolent, I think that's the word. Nature, meaning from an evil, wicked positioning, then that's going to be tipped over. Because in this era of operating, it's about things being in truth, righteousness, whether that's in communication, whether that's in our dealings with each other, the golden rule, doing unto others as we would have them do unto us. And I think that's pretty much a common rule, so to speak, among a lot of the different religious practices, right? Treating others with a certain amount of respect that you would like to receive back. But anyway, I'm going to stop here. I mean, this story can go on and on, but we landed here with the Ten of Pentacles. So we're just going to kind of cover that card up, right? And stand on business and hold true to what it is that you know it is that you should be doing in an upright perspective, whatever that might be for you. All right, so let's see if there's anything else in the energy. A card here that I will pull that can be in alignment with that message. Let's see. Source, higher self, Holy Spirit guides, angels of the highest vibration, ancestors who love me. What is a card from this deck that can be red, that's in alignment with this? Thank you. All right, let's see. And if you like this video, consider giving it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, subscribe. It helps with the content being shown to others. Thank you. All right, there's a couple of cards here, so I'm going to just kind of read them all. All right, this card says, last quarter moon in Aries. Work through your feelings. Okay? Work through your feelings. Last quarter moon in Aquarius. Reflect on your priorities. So we're working through our feelings, reflecting on priorities, right? In this energy. New moon in Virgo. Trust that all will be well. Full moon in Capricorn. Take a reality check. First quarter moon in Pisces. Honor your feelings. And last card here, first quarter moon in Gemini. Speak your world into being. Right? You can only do that if you are taking yourself seriously, standing your ground, and as they say, standing on business. All right. Well, that is going to conclude this particular reading. Thank you so much. I am Kerie Crystal Moonrise. I'm going to ring my bell to disperse the energy. And yeah, I'm really excited. Thank you so much for all of you who tune in, your likes, your social engagement, the donations that I get. It all really helps, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you. And if you haven't heard my song, y'all check it out. I'm on all music streaming platforms. It's under Empress Kerie, and my current song is called Feels Good. All right, so check it out. And also visit my website at legacykeyleaf.com. Until next time, peace.